Ah, my friend, I'm glad you're here. Let me tell you a story, simple yet so powerful. It has stayed with me for years. It's about a man named Raghav. Not rich, not famous, just an ordinary man with a gift for seeing things others couldn't. So, one day the king of Raghav's land made a big announcement. He said, "Bring me the most unique gift in the kingdom, and I'll reward you with gold and land." You can imagine what happened next, right? People went into a frenzy. The merchants brought their finest jewels. Artisans crafted sculptures so beautiful they sparkled in the sunlight, and farmers brought carts overflowing with their best produce. Everyone wanted to impress the king, to show off what they had. But Raghav, he didn't rush, he didn't boast. Instead, he picked up an ordinary clay pot, a simple empty pot, and walked to the palace. Now imagine this. The palace hall is packed with dazzling treasures, gold statues, shimmering silks, rare gemstones. And there's Raghav standing there with this plain, empty pot. The crowd laughed at him. An empty pot, really? Even the king looked curious, maybe a little amused. But Raghav didn't flinch. He placed the pot before the king, bowed, and said, "Your Majesty, this pot may seem empty, but it's full of possibilities. It can carry water to quench your thirst, grain to feed your people, or treasures to protect your kingdom. Its true value isn't in what it is now, but in what it can become." And just like that, the laughter stopped. The king sat back, thinking deeply. He looked at the treasures and then at the pot. Finally, he said, "Raghav, you've not just brought me a gift, you've brought me wisdom. You've shown me that true value lies in potential, not appearances." And guess what? The king declared Raghav the winner. Not because of gold or jewels, but because of his wisdom and simplicity. Raghav's story teaches us something important, doesn't it? Life isn't about showing off what we have. It's about seeing the value in what's often overlooked. Sometimes it's the quiet things, the empty pots, that carry the most potential. So tell me, my friend, what's your empty pot? What's the simple thing in your life that holds endless possibilities? Share it with me in the comments. And if this story spoke to your heart like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it and subscribe to the Mindful Sage.